This is the second video in the topic pan balance. All these questions appeared in the math kangaroo examinations in the past years. How much does data weigh? Okay, they have given a relationship. We are just going to express it in equation format. Reta plus deta, which is equal to 8 kilograms, and reta plus 2 kilograms is equal to deta. Okay, so this equation we are just going to write it as in the format of deta. Deta is equal to 8 minus reta, and then we are going to substitute in this equation. So reta plus 2, which is equal to 8 minus r. Okay, this is 2r is equal to 6 and r is equal to 3, and substitute this r is equal to 3 in equation r plus d is equal to 8. So 3 plus d equals 8 and d equals 5. So reta's weight is 3 and data's weight is 5, and they are asked for data's weight, which is answer D. Okay, whenever you do such problems, just take the answer and substitute in the question and see. Okay, so reta plus data is 8, 3 plus 5 is 8, correct, and reta plus 2, that is 3 plus 2 equals data's weight, that is 5. This is checked out, so we are very sure of it. Okay, then the next question is, Karin wants to place 5 bowls on a table in the order of their weight. She already placed the bowls Q, R, S, T in order. Bowl T weighs the most. So this is the heavier one. Okay, and where must she place the bowl Z? Okay, now we have to see some sequence. There is some sequence which tells us about the weight of the shapes. That is, there are 3 shapes: triangle, circle, square. Yes. So of this, there is some relationship that is shown in the question, which will help you as to place. Okay, so the heaviest one has 2. Yes, the heaviest one has 2 squares. The next heaviest is having 2 square, and then there is 1 square, and there is 1 square, right? So what is the Z also is having 1 square, so it has to come either, it's only after S, it is like Q, R, and the new one Z. Okay, R, Q, Z, and R with relation to the squares. S and T are heavier. Okay, they have 2 squares, so it has to come only before S. Okay, first it is before S based on squares, weight of the squares or number of the squares. Then the heaviest one has 1 circle. The next heaviest is having a triangle, and then R, it has 2 circles and then 2 triangles, right? So that means the circle is heavier, but it is not heavier than the 2 squares. Okay, triangle is heavier, but it is not heavier than the circle. So that means circle is the next heavier thing, and triangle is the next heavier thing. Okay, so now we have to consider the circles. So the 1 circle is there in T, so it is heavier. There is 2 circles in R, that is heavier. In case of Z, we have only 1 circle, right? So we cannot have Z after R. We can have Z before R. Okay, so we cannot have it before S, Okay, because there is only one circle in case of Z, whereas we have two circles in case of R. Okay, so it will be surely heavier. Okay, now we have to check whether it is possible before R. Okay, now we have to check with the triangles. Okay, so if there is no circle, then triangle is heavier, so S is heavier. And in Z also we have a triangle, and Q also we have a triangle. So okay, but Q is not having any circle and Z is having a circle, right? So we are having the first heaviest, second heaviest and third heaviest material in Z, whereas Q is having only the first heaviest and the third heaviest, right? So we can say the Z can stand between Q and R. Okay, because it has all the three components: square, circle and triangle, which are the heaviest in order. So the answer is going to be between bowl Q and between bowl R. Okay, see how the shapes and the order of the shapes is going to help us in arranging the bowls. Okay, the next question: on a balance scale, 3 different masses were put at random on each pan, and the results is shown in the picture. The masses are of 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106 grams. What is the probability that 106 gram mass stands on the heavier pan? So what we are going to do is, first we'll find the total weight, the total mass. Okay, which is going to be 101, 106, which is going to be 621 grams. Okay, if the pan on the balance is heavier, then it's going to go down, right? So that means it is more than the midpoint, more than the middle weight of the balance, right? So the middle weight of the balance is going to be 621 by 2. It is nothing but 310.5 grams. So whenever the value tips more than 310.5 grams, then it is going to be heavier than the other pan, right? So we just find out what are the weights. If it is going to be on one side, it is going to be making the pan tip, and it's going to be the heavier side. Okay, so we will just find some combinations. That is 106 plus 105 plus 104. This combination will make a value which is greater than 310.5. That's the main scenario. It has to be more than 310.5. Whatever values you add, that has to be more than 310.5. So we have got another combination like this. And sorry, I made a mistake. 103. Okay, and so I'm just keeping 106 as a constant and everything, and 105 combination I have 4, and 104 combination I have got 3, and 103 combination I have got 1. Okay, and also I am getting 105 as a starting. Okay, 105. See, all these combinations are going to be greater than 310.5. Okay, so there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so 10 combinations. So in order to find the probability, okay, of having the 106 gram mass on the heavier pan, okay, probability is how many times this occurrence will happen where 106 gram weight is present in the heaviest side of the pan. So it is that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? But total occurrence of having a heavier pan, okay, total occurrence is 8 plus 2, that is 10. Okay, this is how we find the probability of that particular event is equal to how many times that event will occur by how many times such possibility of event can occur. Okay, so 8 by 10, that is 80%, and the answer is going to be B. Okay, so this is a combination of probability and pan balance usage. Okay, hope you have followed the instructions. If any doubt, please put it in the comment section. I have made 2 more videos related to pan balance that appeared in the Math Kangaroo. Watch all those things. Please put a thumbs up if you like it, and then share the videos with your friends.